too, babe. Alright guys, welcome back DK Fam TV. I'm headed down to my mama's, which most of you that watch my videos know I do that quite often. Derek's not going with me, it's just me and Elise, Micah, McKenna, and Derek. Kayla is at work. It's warm up here in Tallahassee now. Last time I did a video, it was raining cats and dogs, figuratively speaking. So yeah, as you can see here in Tallahassee, Florida, we are not the most southern city in Florida, so we're not as tropical as Miami or Fort Lauderdale or other cities that are further south, but we're still a tropical state and it is beautiful weather here. So, you know, I'm sorry for all the folks right now. It's just sad for the people that don't have power in Texas, and man, I just couldn't imagine it. But hopefully the weather will start to warm up for a lot of people that are north of us, and y'all can get rid of some of the snow and ice that you're having to deal with, because yeah, that's one of the great things about living in Florida. Speaking of living in Florida, Derek and I have been contemplating for the past month or so moving away from Florida. We've been thinking about 2 different areas. So one place we were thinking about moving is in Alabama, and another place we have been discussing is Tennessee, and we're kind of doing some searching, Google searching, you know, looking at YouTube videos about both states, weighing our odds. Now Derek has lived in Tennessee before, and many of you probably know this. That's where my kids are, so that's definitely one of the reasons we are considering moving to Tennessee. But so yeah, we just also are thinking about, like, if we want to put our house on the market here, and like how soon we'll do that. But yeah, that's kind of in the discussions. It's not something that's going to happen like tomorrow, or might even maybe this year, but it's definitely gonna be happening in what I would consider the near future. I also have like 2 college students, and they're in college here at FAM, and I don't know if they would want to even leave, but it's fine if they want to stay, because you know, this is where most of our immediate family is. So, you know, it'd be fine if they decided to stay, but the younger 3, of course, will be coming along. And as we look at the housing market, especially in Tennessee, like the house that we bought here, that we own here in Tallahassee, that same house would have cost us so much less in Tennessee than it did in Tallahassee. So, like, yeah, that's one of the reasons we're definitely thinking about, you know, possibly selling out here and moving further north. So one of the things that I came down to do at my mom's house today, I'm going to show y'all this field I'm walking towards. Walking towards this field because my daddy, when he was living, he had a cornfield out here. So my parents they plant food. They're farmers. They grew up like that. But so my dad had a cornfield planted there, and one of the things I'm gonna start getting ready for is getting ready for my spring garden. And so I'm gonna go up here in this field where my daddy had corn planted, and I'm gonna dig up me a bucket full of soil. This is the bucket. That's the bucket that I plan on putting it in. And I might come down a few more times and get me, a couple more buckets of this soil. Now, I'm not planting in ground. I'm planting in planter boxes. And I typically have to buy my soil. And I'm gonna buy some soil, but I'm gonna get me some good old soil from right out here where my daddy planted his corn, because this is gonna be some good soil.
Living for weekends, wishing I could take a break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. I wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. Finally, I always daydreaming, never imagined I'd lose my spark.
Look at those clouds.
Living in this
God.
crazy
Oh my God.
time, putting back the pieces of my
They're beautiful.
mind. I know how to run
Oh my
from
God.
the dark and
Clouds are beautiful.
feel my wings spread, levitate into
Yeah,
the
they're out
clouds.
playing.
I'm so high
They're racing.
above the ground.
When my daddy was living, my daddy's garden, I'm gonna walk to the edge of the property, and I'm gonna show you all where my dad's garden started from this edge, and I'm gonna walk it down to the other end. Daddy's garden started right here, and we're gonna walk along the path. Nothing but peas and cucumbers, squash and tomatoes and greens, and you just name it. If it was able to be planted, my mom actually, in this spot right here, my mama had watermelons. And for years, she had watermelons in this huge patch right here. And the watermelons was there so long that at some point we didn't even have to plant them. We got what we call volunteer watermelons, and they would just grow on their own. We come out here and get those nice volunteer watermelons, plant all of this. And my dad will be out here working from sun up. And what he would do is he would get the tractor. He would go and get a tractor, and he would start out by plowing up this whole field back here. Now, before we moved on this property here, my great-grandma lived on this property. Now, my great-grandma, which would be my dad's grandmother, because it'd be my dad's father's mother, she lived on this property, and she used to make baskets. she used to make white oak baskets, and that's what she did. And she'd go out into the woods and she'd get a tree, a white oak, she'd cut it down and she'd strip it and make strips out of it, and then she would build a basket, a white oak basket. It's also a skill that she taught my dad's baby brother, my uncle, and now he's gone, he's passed away. This was garden, everything that I've showed you so far. So all of this was corn. He had corn out here. All of this that you've seen from back here all the way up here.
DK Fam TV, I'm Derek, and today, unfortunately, I'm out here without my wife. She went out to her mom's house today, this Sunday morning, well actually Sunday morning, around 11 something. She went to her mom's house, and I decided to come on out and do a little work on my truck. It was a little dirty. So here's what I'm doing today on this Sunday afternoon. Check me out. Went on ahead and sprayed those tanks down real good and got the cab of it pretty good. Yeah, she's all dolled up for Monday. When I get ready to pull out, hey, she'll be looking good. For a moment, put all this stuff away, and we're gonna head on back into the house, and I think I'll be meeting back up with the wife. She just called not long ago saying that she was on her way home, so guess I'll be trying to get that way myself.
Everything that my mom plant is how I'm gonna plant. And so my mama said we're gonna start out planting some tomato seeds. We're not gonna do the tomato plants this year, because when we did tomato plants last year, it was an epic fail. And I thought it was something I was doing, but my mom she's a gardener. That's what she does. And with her tomato, we knew then that it wasn't just something we were doing, because I think it was just we had bought these plants from Home Depot, and I think they had fungus or something, I'm not sure, but they did not make well. So this year we're gonna actually plant seeds, and so mama say we're gonna start doing that next month. So my mama plants by the almanac. I don't know how many of you know what an almanac is. If you know what an almanac is, just comment down below. But if you don't know what an almanac is just it's a little magazine, a little book, and it has like planting phases in it, as far as what you can plant in the spring, what you can plant in the fall, what you can plant in the summer. And that's what she doesn't only that's not her main source of information as to what she used to plant. She also just grew up gardening. My mom's dad, that's what he did. So he always planted by what the moon and the stars look like, because it's a seasonal thing. You have your spring plants, your summer plants, your fall plants, your winter plants. And so my granddaddy just always knew that, and so of course he taught that to my mama. Now I'm not that smart about it to just know, so I definitely always refer to my mom. And so she said we're going to start out planting some tomatoes and some peas, and I think we're going to do, I don't know what kind of peas, but so whatever seeds she has, those are the seeds that I'm going to purchase too. And on the date that she starts planting, I'll start planting. I'll start planting, and then I'll have you guys come along for the adventure. Enjoy your Sunday. Hopefully you're having a great Sunday, and hopefully the work week will start great for you and you'll have a great work week. I'm hoping that I have a great work week as well. So guys, until next time, God bless. Thanks for watching us. Peace.